Right. So, Sunday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Before I head to the gym, I thought I'd hit you guys up with a quick video, as I always do, to try and keep you guys updated. I hope someone out there has seen these videos and appreciating it. I hope. The brand, actually, I've got to mention, I'm reading a book in a minute, right, by CLR James. That's a book. The Black Jacobins, it's called. The Black Jacobins. CLR James. This guy is an awesome writer. Awesome writer. The Guardian. Guardian's take on the book is that James is quite simply the outstanding West Indian of the 20th century. He's from Trinidad. Same island I'm from. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. That's a free plug for CLR James and the book. So the Black Jacobin, check it out. But anyway, the brand. How are we going? How am I getting on? Yeah, I'll make no bones about it. I'll be as truthful as I can. It hasn't been easy, to be fair. Trying to do it the way I wanted to do it. If you go on my YouTube channel, Black Aesthetics, casual wear, gym and casual wear, you'd see some of the videos I've posted on there about the struggles of creating or starting a brand the way I wanted to do it now. I didn't expect, starting a business is never easy. You expect struggle, you expect strives, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the struggle. It's like bodybuilding, it's like dieting for a show. You go through ups and downs, more ups than downs, because you see the change as you progress, but it's difficult. It's difficult to start, get yourself on that diet, to see that diet out for sometimes 6 months. It's difficult. So I know what difficulty this is when it comes to that. So don't need to reiterate. Throughout my life, I've been faced with obstacles, so that's nothing to me. Anything I'm facing now is nothing. So it's where am I at? Firstly, I'd like to say, it's funny because I was talking to my son the other day. I've got a little 10-year-old boy, right? And he's my inspiration for everything that I do. And I was talking to him the other day, right? And he's asking me about the brand and whatnot. And the little cheeky bugger said to me, right? He said, "So, Daddy, you think your brand's gonna be as big as Reebok or Adidas?" And I thought, you cheeky little, So it's funny that he's only 10 years old, but even he doesn't have that sort of belief. But he hadn't seen it. He hasn't seen anyone like me or anyone in the industry, in the fashion industry, that looks like me, that's created a successful brand or that runs a successful brand. So all he sees is Nike, Adidas, Reebok, maybe your Tommy Hilfigers, your Ralph Lauren, your Versace, all these top name brands. When you look at them, sort of single one of them that looks like me, talk like me, or, and I've got the same creative genius in my head as far as I'm concerned. When Puffy wanted to start his brand, who did he go to? He went to Tommy Hilfiger, the Sean Combs brand, and all these guys. So why wouldn't these guys able to go out on their own and start their brands? It's I find that amazing, and especially the likes of Tommy Hilfiger, who's been, I see Lewis Hamilton now. He's one of the main sponsors, so he has his own line with Tommy Hilfiger, and it wasn't too long ago people were accusing him of racism, right? I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. He's denied it, obviously, because it's not in his best interest to say, "Oh yeah, I've said some racist BS in the past." But this is well documented. You only have to Google it, right? I hope it isn't true, because he credits the likes of Snoop Dogg and Aaliyah for making his brand what it is today. That brand would be nothing, the Tommy Hilfiger brand, without the likes of Snoop Dogg and Aaliyah wearing his clothing in their hip hop videos and their R&B videos. So a lot of these top name brands who say racist BS, use these artists who they apparently dislike to then publicize and to then promote their products. But nevertheless, back to black aesthetics and where we're at. You know, we're making very, very fast progress now. I think started off really slow, trying to do it the way we were doing it. As I said, it's been inherently difficult trying to buy the fabrics in the UK and manufacture everything in the UK, because the UK manufacturing industry is quite frankly almost non-existent. Clothing manufacturing anyway, we've shipped everything out to every other part of the world, from Turkey to China to India to Sri Lanka to Pakistan, even America, you name it. Everyone's out doing this when it comes to clothing manufacturing. So that's been the difficulty. But never mind, I've got stuff coming in, and I'm hoping in the next few weeks I could have everything set up and ready to go. So you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to get it done. And for me, starting this whole brand, it's nothing to do with when I first decided to start this brand, right? And this is the thing about this. When I first thought about starting this brand, money or making profit wasn't on my radar. I'm so, you know, it's so off my radar. I've just looked at the industry itself, and I've looked at it in detail, and I thought to myself, why isn't there anyone out there like me, that looks like me, has my story, you know, that's come from my background, that's got a really successful clothing brand? You know, why is that? You know, is it? I don't. You know, you could come up with your own reason as to why, right? Or some of you probably have your own ideas as to why that is. Now, I challenge that. I want to challenge that status quo. You know, I want to show people that, yes, I could do just as well, and you can laugh as much as you want. I could do just as well as the likes of Tommy Hilfiger. Who is Tommy Hilfiger? Who is Ralph Lauren? And what have they actually done prior to starting the brand? Who are they? Do you know anything about them? You know, and I've done so much with my life. I've achieved so much in my short life, the short life that I've lived. You know, I've got a story to tell in so many ways. You know, from the stuff I went through growing up in Trinidad, from my dad being murdered when I was a very young age, to me moving to the UK. Not knowing much, not knowing anyone, leaving my friends and family behind, to being kicked out of my aunt's house when I was 17 years old. I could have been a statistic, right? I could have been end up on the streets. Like, you see these stories all the time. Well, yeah, no one loved me, or whatever. I end up on the streets and blah blah. I started selling drugs or That was never on my radar. It was never going to happen to me. That was something was so off my radar. It's unbelievable. Success was something, you know, making a success in my life was paramount, you know, so at the top of the top, I couldn't think of anything other than making a success in my life. So, but what you tend to see now, people like myself or whatnot, you see a lot of people who make it, who are now successful artists, athletes, boxers, whatever. They always have that story to tell. Well, yeah, if I hadn't, you know, it could have been two things. It could have been prison or selling drugs or whatever. Firstly, I was never going to go to prison. That was never even an option for me. You know, I was never going to sell or do drugs. That's not even an option for me. I was always going to, I don't care what position you put me in, I was going to make a success in my life. And now I've done great. I think I'm in a great position. I don't need to do this brand financially. I'm not doing it for finance. I'm doing it because I think this is needed for our culture. It is needed, and whether whether you're black or white, brown, whatever you are, I challenge you. You know, firstly, this brand is for everyone. Firstly, right? Don't get twisted by the name Black Aesthetics. People are getting that twisted. Well, some people are getting it tied up in their head that it means something else. Look at what the brand stands for. understand what the brand's about, okay, and then come back at me. Anyway, I'm running out of time. The video's been going for about 10 minutes now. I'm gonna post it on obviously YouTube and whatnot. I hope you guys stay long enough to see the end of the video. But for now, I'll catch you guys later with another video. Peace.